taking out the garbage. Where you been?
Shit, man, I've been taking care of these motherfuckers.
Oh, damn.
Y'all was coming in, and now you're backing out. Now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. Shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends. They can watch it go down. Watch it go down. I got mine too. So welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. 'Cause these are my people, and this is my land. This is my land. And this is what we pray for, and this is God's plan. This is God's plan. And if you ain't from here, then you won't understand. You won't understand. This is my country, and this is who I am. So welcome to my house. So welcome to my house. Mine. You better believe it, 'cause today won't be your day. I can guarantee it, you should turn and walk away and get to leaving, or I'll let this 12 gauge do all my speaking. Don't push me on the edge, boy. Don't push me on the edge, boy. 'Cause I'm aiming for your head, boy. 'Cause I'm aiming for your head, boy. And all I see is red, boy. And all I see is red, boy. I told you not to cross that line. I told you not to cross that line. I'm giving you a chance, boy. I'm giving you a chance, you see boy. The devil in a glance, boy. The devil in a glance, I can knock you out your pants, boy. Knock you out your pants, boy. I told you not to fuck with mine. I told you not to fuck with mine. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. Y'all was coming in, and now you're backing out. Now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. Shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends. They can watch it go down. Watch it go down. I got mine too. So welcome to my house. 'Cause these are my people, and this is my land. This is my land. And this is what we pray for, and this is God's plan. This is God's plan. And if you ain't from here, then you won't understand. You won't understand. This is my country, and this is who I am. So welcome to my house. So welcome to my house.
I got got a baby girl inside this house, and right now she's sound asleep. So it's probably best for the both of us if you just turn around and leave. Cause if you come in this fucking house, then you too gonna go to sleep. I promise you, boy, don't play with me. I pray to God my soul to keep. Especially this day and age, gotta handle shit our own way. With a 30-30 horse 12 gauge behind this door, you're hella weight. My old lady, she rides too, picking up every shell case, mopping up these blood stains, but she ain't seen a damn thing. Most of my people are convicts, hard-headed, no nonsense. So please approach with caution. You never know who's watching. You never know what's on the other side of that front door, and you knocking. Might step out like motherfuckers get to dropping. All the neighbors heard was the dogs barking. The sun was down, it was getting dark, and I told the sheriff it ain't no problems, man. I was just taking out the garbage. So if you don't mind, please excuse me. I'm with the family trying to watch a movie. I'm sure you got better
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Ultimate Dirt TV. Tonight on the program, round number 2 of the 127 Industries UMP Modified. Yes, we are here back at the virtual Kokomo Speedway. Brett Wheeler joined once again by Matt Bailey. And Matt, we come to Kokomo again, but this time it's the UMP Modifieds for the doubleheader, the first of a doubleheader here tonight.
Yeah, that's right, mate, as well. So let's see what happens here tonight. We had some good racing here last night as well with the 360 wing sprint cars and also the super late models here. So, well, let's see what tonight can bring us as we're going to take a quick look right now, race fans, at your qualifying results on the screen. And it's gone blurry for me again.
All right, we'll see 3 hit races. Travis St. Clair goes quick time. Matthew Selby, Jonah Perkins, Brandon Freeberg, Ethan Toady at top 5, Jared Jones, Nick Baum, Chase Hardy, Kyle Moyer, and Jacob Fields make up your top 10 drivers. We'll take a look at heat race number 1, brought to you by Hood Up Motorsports, and it's going to be Travis St. Clair to the pole position. To the outside of the front row, it's Brandon Freeberg, position number 2.
Position number 3 will be Jeffrey Baum. Position number 4 on his outside, that'll be Jacob Fields.
Row 3 to the inside, Chance Carr, position number 5. At a position number 6, it's going to be Robert Fletcher.
Position number 7 from in the number 38 machine will be Larry Townsend. Position number 8 in the 500 car will be Tyler Berry.
Second, sorry, it's just taking, just getting something there. We are looking at row 5, Hagen Sorensen, position number 9, and Justin Toll, the Hood Up Motorsports entry, will start position number 10.
Position number 11 will be Zach Dickey. Position number 12 will be Jamie Gilpin.
And that will be your 12 drivers for heat race number 1. Matt, we normally see 8-lap heat races tonight. Little internal error on the back end of things, which means tonight's heat races, they are 6 laps. So it was already going to be short enough around Kokomo. You can't waste any more time in trying to get to the front.
No, that's right, mate, as well. So let's see what happens here tonight. 6-lap heat races. So this is going to be interesting, I reckon. So a lot of these guys, as we said last night in our usual thing, that we normally say is they're going to be racing for sheep stations here tonight with the UMP modifiers as we go green for heat race number 1.
Well, not wasting any time. That was just straight up green flag. It's going to be St. Clair. Now here comes Brandon Freeberg back to the inside. Meanwhile, look at Jacob Fields on 007. 3 wide. Nick Baum on the inside. They'll come off turn number 4. Lap number 1 belongs to Brandon Freeberg. And how about St. Clair, the man that started this one on the pole position. He's now rocketing around the outside of Jacob Fields. St. Clair back to position number 2.
Freeberg on the top side of the speedway, the 171 machine. On the top side, rocking the cushion like a boss. Down the back straight away, this time by Jacob Fields, still in position number 2. But here comes the 02 car of Nick Baum as well, in the 02 car. Back there in position number 3 at the moment, running the inside of the speedway. Here comes the 13 machine as well, down the back straight into turn number 3 and 4.
Yeah, good move there by St. Clair. Hats off to Nick Baum. He left the lane up on the top side of the racetrack. Now Fields is going to go to the bottom into turn number 1 and 2. There's St. Clair in the 13. Jacob Fields in the 007 machine. He'll fall back to position number 3. We'll come to the white flag this time by Matt. 1 lap to go for Brandon Freeberg.
Down the main straightaway into turns number 1 and 2. It's been a good heat race so far. Down the back straightaway for the final time into turn number 3 and 4. Brandon Freeberg will take the checkered flag in heat race number 1. Travis St. Clair, Jacob Fields in position number 3. And, well, it is all about tonight. Round number 2. And this heat race proudly brought to you by Hood Up Motorsports. And, well, let's check out the results. Your top 3 cars, I do believe. I'm pretty sure it's the top 3 that go through to the 8, or is it 4?
It'll be 3.
3, there we go, right the first time. So there we go. So top 3 to the A main as well, race fans. So Brendan Freeberg, Travis St. Clair, and Jacob Fields making it into tonight's A main, home in position number 3. Then we go back and they're on as well. So the rest from position number 4 through to position number 12, we'll see them in one of 2 consolation races a little bit later on. Brett, we're looking at heat race number 2.
Heat number 2 brought to you by JDM Designs. Matthew Selby lines up the 46 from position number 1. Ethan Toda out of position number 2.
Position number 3 will be Chase Hardy to his outs. Position number 3 will be Chase Hardy. Position number 4 will be the 1 car of Kyle Bassau.
James Clarkson lines up at a position number 5, and Austin Hunter starts at a position number 6.
Position 7 will be Jonathan Devries. Position number 8 will be Clay Debon.
And your final 3 starters, position number 9, it's going to be Brent New. So he's outside the Hood Up Motorsports 23. Matt George, position number 10. Followed by the 3 of Barrett Bishop lining up out of position number 11. We might be going green on the first time, Matthew. So race control kind of throwing a curveball at us and trying to catch us off guard.
Yeah, mate. Yeah. So let's see what happens. So these guys,
it's going in.
Not wasting any time here tonight with the UMP modifieds. So let's see what happens here for heat race number 2. 6 on the board, we're green.
And it's a good start by Matthew Selby down into turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Carter. He'll slide up the racetrack. In fact, it's not Carter, that's Ethan Toda. But we are going yellow on the racetrack. And that could have been maybe a jump start or a false start there by the 46 of Matthew Selby. I haven't got no incidents on timing, so again I would be under the assumption that race control not happy with the start. Maybe he didn't get to the JDM Designs start zone, maybe he fired just a little too early, and that's the reason why they may have brought that start back.
Yeah, that's right, mate. Yeah, so it looks like not happy with the start there from race control, so they'll re-rack them and restack them and get set to go once again. So word coming through just now from race control, false start. So if it happens again, well, looks like we're going to be seeing a driver go to the back of the field. Well, we are green once again here for heat race number 2, down to turns 1 and 2. This time by, and well, it's 3 wide action through the middle of the pack right now.
Selby up on the top side. Meanwhile, Ethan Toda, your race leader. There goes Chase Hardy to the inside, down into turn number 1 and 2. Hardy rolls the bottom of the racetrack. There's Austin Hunter as well. It's still Ethan Toda out in front from Matthew Selby. Here comes Colbasso in the 1 machine to work on the top side.
Right now, down the main straightaway into turns number 1 and 2. These guys racing for sheep stations in heat race number 2 right now. It's all about that 3rd and final transfer position into tonight's A-main. 4th on back will we'll be looking at one of two LCQs.
Excuse me, Culber so hard into the concrete wall in turns number 1 and 2. Right now, off turn 4, the white flag flies for Ethan Toder. He just needs to hold on. Matthew Selby's really going to put the pressure on him into turns 1, out of 2 and down the back straight away for the final time. Who will it be? It's going to be Ethan Toder. Protecting that bottom side, protecting the slider coming out, but he will win. Heat number 2, Matthew Selby second, Chase Hardy third, and the gaggle of cars behind him home from 4th on the back. We'll take a look at heat race number 2 results coming up on your screen. Look at that shot there.
That is absolutely unreal. How cool is that? The late great Brian Clausen there on the screen there just briefly. That was a really cool shot. There is your heat race number 2 results, race fans. Ethan Toder, Matthew Selby, Chase Hardy. Your top 3 will be going through to tonight's A-Main. 4th on back, well, we've got Brent New, Barrett Bishop, Austin Hunter, Kyle Passau, Jonathan Devries, Clay Debon, James Klassen, and Matt George rounding out the 11-car field. Your top 3 through to tonight's A-Main. Let's take a look right now at heat race number 3. And on the pole position will be Jonah Perkins in the 70 car. And to his outside will be Jarrett Jones in the 45.
Kyle Moyer lines up out of position 3. Tyson Panko starts position number 4.
Position 5 will be Kyle Surratt. Position number 6 will be Bo Krebs.
Jeff Elton, position number 7. And Noah Bowman, position number 8.
Position number 9 will be Wade Patterson in the 151 car. Position number 10 will be Christopher Hunter. And position number 11 will be Mason Inman in the 7 car.
Heat number 3 brought to you by the second annual virtual John Sites Memorial Race. Green flag goes out. Another 3 cars to the main event. Another 8 cars to the preliminary B mains. It's going to be Jonah Perkins in the 6J machine looking to lead lap number 1 against 6 lap heat races. But Jared Jones really starts to work the top side into turn number 1 and 2. You make one little mistake, Matt, and well, it could be the difference between third place in a transfer spot or a B main starting position.
Yeah, that's right, mate, as well. The 91 car currently on screen, that is Tyson Pankow. And currently on the outside of the transfer spot as well. Currently sitting in position number 4 at the moment. And, well, these UMP modifiers get around here quite nicely here at the Kokomo Speedway. And, well, it's all Jonah Perkins right now in the 70 car.
Here, Kyle Surratt in the 18 machine. Works the top into turn number 3 and 4. Looking to make a drive around the outside of Jared Jones out of turn number 4. But Jones stays strong, stays firm on the bottom of the racetrack through 3 and 4. Gets up to the top. Jones into the wall. Again, these drivers, the right rear quarter panels, they're just so close to the concrete wall. You get one little tap and it can get the cars very, very tight. White flag is out, about 1 to go.
Jonah Perkins for the last time around the speedway through turns 1 and 2, down the back straight away into corners number 3 and 4. And Jonah Perkins gets heat race number 3 victory on the cards as well. How cool is that? Jared Jones home in position number 2. Tyson Pankow will take out the 3rd and final transfer position into tonight's A-Main. Kyle Surratt home in the 4th position. Will get your official place getters up onto the screen in just a second. How cool are these pigs, Brett? Just underneath the main grandstand here at Kokomo Speedway. How cool are those shots there?
Yeah, they're pretty good, aren't they?
Rich Vogler, sorry, in the wingless sprint there as well. There are your Heat 3 results. Jonah Perkins, Jarrett Jones, Tyson Pankow, Kyle Surratt, Kyle Moyer. Then we go back to Noah Bowman, Bo Krebs, Wade Patterson, Mason Inman, Jeff Helton, and Christopher Hunter. Your top 3 once again through to tonight's A-Main. Let's take a look right now at C-Main action.
Oh, we've got 10 laps, the distance, 7 going through. That B-Main number 1 brought to you by 127 Industries. Nick Barr lines up out of position number 1. Kyle Surratt, position number 2.
Position number 3 will be Barrett Bishop to his outside. Hagen Sorensen in the 5 machine.
Noah Bowman starts 5th and Cole Basso out of position number 6.
Position number 7 will be Tyler Barry. Position number 8 will be Wade Patterson.
Clay Devon 9th and Jamie Gilpin out of position number 10.
Position number 11 will be Jeff Helton. Position number 12 will be 23 car of Matt George.
And those are your 12 starters for B-Main number 1 brought to you by 127 Industries. Here we go. Set for a start this time by 10 laps to distance. We're green. B-Main number 1, Nick Barn in the 2 machine. We've added 4 more laps from Heat Races action, so these drivers have got a couple more laps to make their moves. They're going to find their groove and make the move.
Yeah, that's right, mate. Down to corners number 3 and 4 for the first time. And, well, it's all about Nick Bomb, the 0-2 car on the top side of the speedway, trying to bang the boards down here at Kokomo.
Look at Bishop rolling the bottom side. That's Barrett Bishop in the 3 machine. They're 2 by 2 by 2 throughout the first 6 positions. Bishop continues to lead the way at the end of lap number 2. Now look at Noah Bowman rolling the bottom side. Balm and Hagen Sorensen going to go 3 wide down into turn number 3 and 4. Off turn 4. Hagen Sorensen loses a little bit of speed, but now he's going to try and find the middle of the racetrack once again down into 1 and 2. Here comes Tyler Berry in the 500 machine. And look at Carl Surratt, the 18. Outside, inside, right through the middle. He'll go anywhere where it's possible.
It's absolutely, what a rocket ship move into turn number 3 and 4. That time by Kyle Surratt in the 18 car. That was absolutely unreal. Tried to split him 3 wide as well and made the move. He's done it again to turn number 3 and 4. They were momentarily 3 wide down the main straightaway into corners number 1 and 2. Now the 3 machine. Barrett Bishop, your race leader.
Again, we watch Sorensen and Tyler Berry. Sorensen in the 45. That's the black machine right through the middle of the racetrack. On the inside goes the white, orange, and purple 500. That is Tyler Berry. Kyle Surratt in the 18 just behind them, rolling the top side. He's in 6th position. And Cole Basso in the 1 car. He's got the final transfer spot. 7 going through out of the 12 cars. So 5 cars going to be eliminated from this one. Sorensen into the wall. That allows now Tyler Berry to challenge Nick Balm for positions number 3.
Turn number 4 this time by down the main straight away. We've only got a couple of laps left to go in this one, race fans. We're working lap number 9, so 2 laps left to run around the speedway. Down the back chute to turn number 3 and 4. Nick Bomb on the top side of the speedway. This is all about final transfer placings into tonight's A-main. Kyle Surratt is the last car right now in the final transfer position.
White flag into turns 3 and 4. In fact, I believe we're getting the checkers this time by. And it will be checkers around for B-main number 1. Barrett Bishop gets the win. Noah Bowman 2nd. Nick Balm 3rd. Tyler Berry 4th. Hagen Sorensen 5th. Cole Basso in 6th. And Kyle Surratt in your 7th and final transfer spot. Let's take a look at those official results. Just to confirm, Bishop, Bowman, Balm, Berry. The 4 Bs go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Sorensen, Basso, and Surratt. So it was all about BS in those ones for the surnames. They get the 7 transfer spots. Devon, Gilpin, Patterson, George, and Helton, unfortunately, will miss out for round number 2 of the 127 Industries UMP Modified. Miller Family Trucking, B-main number 2. Your starting grid will look like this. On the pole position will be the 144 entry of Brent New. To the outside, it's the 2 of Chance Carr.
Position number 3 will be Kyle Moyer, and to his outside. I can't quite catch that because my screen's gone all blurry again.
That's Austin
My
Hunter.
bad, sorry, Brett.
Austin Hunter out of position number 4. Larry Townsend starts 5th. And Bo Krebs out of 6th. I'll quickly go through the rest of them. Jonathan Devery 7th. Robert Fletcher 8th. Mason Inman at 9th. James Clarkson 10th. Justin Toll in 11th. 12th is going to be Christopher Hunter. And Zach Dickey out of position number 13. Here we go. Green flag set to fly. B-main number 2. Brought to you by Miller Family Trucking. We're green. 10 on the board. Top 7 going through.
Down to corners number 1 and 2 for the first time. And, well, it's all about Brent New right now into corners number 3 and 4 for the first time. They click over yellow flag on the speedway. We've got a car upside down. Nearly went upside down on the main straightaway there. One car caught the wall. There was contact as well there on the main straightaway. And that was pretty unreal. We almost had a car go for a wild ride on the main straightaway there. So not sure what brought out the caution. Whether there was a car around or whether it was a car that jumped too early.
I believe it's going to be the 38 entry of Larry Townsend with 3 wide. There's a bit of contact there with the 91 car. Townsend goes around. Larry, you can't park there, you silly sausage. You silly sausage.
That's right. And Brett, just having a message come through from Patricia Payne as well. Yes, Alex is doing okay, Patricia. The reason why he hasn't been on is he's having a couple of internet issues. So, unfortunately, hasn't been able to jump on tonight. And hopefully he should be here for the 360 wingless sprint cars. But let's see what happens a little bit later on. So, there's nothing wrong with him. He's perfectly fine. But hopefully the only thing is he's having a couple of internet issues. So, he's A-okay. As we
physically fine, right? Mentally, we're not too sure.
Oh, well. That's what it's all about, isn't it? So Brett New is your race leader in the 41 car at the moment on his outside. Chance car in the 2 machine. Let's get set to go back to the green flag action. Race fans will resume B main action here very shortly. Pace car will be getting set to pull into the infield.
I like this pace car so much better than the Ute, the truck.
It is. It's pretty cool, isn't it? It looks like a revamp of an Audi. Pretty fancy dancy. So the pace car is off, race fans. Let's get set to go. Lap number 6 of 10 at the moment. We're back to green flag action here at Kokomo.
And it's going to be a yellow immediately on the raceway. A tough break for these guys because with caution laps, looks like it's counting, Matt. We're going to have more than likely a green white check. I hope they're not counting. And hopefully just the timing goes a little skew and we go back to lap number 2. There it is. Yippee. Not counting. What do you reckon? False start on that one? They didn't get to the JDM Designs restart zone?
Could have been just so, I reckon. Could have been just so. So let's see what happens. They're given one more chance at another crack at this. Brent New. Chance car on the outside of him.
What up, Motorsports? Yeah, still crippled. Go, Matt. You're good.
That's all right, mate. No worries. We're set to go once again out of turn number 4. No, we're not. We're going one more pace lap. Sorry.
Safety car snuck out and he snuck away from us.
He did. He's run away.
There
There he is. Pulls into...
so now you're making a cripple joke.
No, I'm not doing that at all.
Wow, okay.
Well, let's not go there today. I'm not going there today. No,
I see how it is.
We're not going there today.
Just gone past 10:30 and you're making a cripple joke. What's going on, Jay?
So, we're set to go back to green flag action. Whoa, Chance car swung it sideways coming out of turn number 4. Lucky to not get upside down or collect any other cars there on the way through, but he's on the top side of the speedway once again and looking to regain the 2nd position.
Kyle Moyle drove right through the middle of the racetrack. He capitalised on a mistake from Chance car on the restart. Austin Hunter, look at Larry Townsend battling it out there. I believe that's with James Clarkson in the 91 machine. The 3 wide, don't forget, only the top 7 going through. Jonathan Devries holds on to the 7th and final transfer position. Clarkson on the top side in the 29 machine. Townsend, Devries, I believe that is, made contact. Here comes 19 of Mason Inman.
Mason Inman as well. Wowee, he's having a good run here tonight. So far in the UMP modifieds, down into turns 1 and 2, down the back straight away into corners number 3 and 4. And well, it's what it's all about at the moment. The 7th and final transfer position into tonight's A-main. And James Clarkson, is it? Clarkson, sorry. My bad, it's a little bit blurry on my screen, so Clarkson is all about in that final 7th and transfer position at the moment.
Oh, you're watching Bo Krebs in the 168 machine battle side by side with Robert Fletcher. That full throttle performance number 77 machine. Now in comes Chance car once again, followed by Kyle Moyer. Moyer 3/4 away at the racetrack. He's just below the slick line, so not opting to go right up on top of the cushion, right inches and just centimetres away from the wall. A lap and a half to go for Brent New, Matt.
Down into corners number 3 and 4, this time by Brent New. Sees the white lights are flashing here at Kokomo. Down to the corners number 1 and 2 for the final time. Down the back straight away and into corners number 3 and 4. We're looking at the final battle, and Brent New will come flying out of turn number 4 and he'll get the checkered flag. Home in 2nd. Oh, it's too close to call with 2nd place. Well, I think Chance car might have just got that at the line.
She was tight.
Oh, very tight.
She was definitely.
So we'll get we'll definitely get the results up onto the screen and check out what happened in, obviously, with the final transfer spots tonight into tonight's A-main. Brent New, Chance car, Robert Fletcher, Bo Krebs, Austin Hunter, Kyle Moyer, and Jonathan Devries, your top 7 cars. Unfortunately for Klassen, Inman, Toll, Hunter, Dickey, and Townsend not making it into tonight's A-main. Positions 8 on back. Be looking on from the grandstands tonight. They'll be having a nice cold refreshment later on, after they get out of these hot race suits and out of the race car. and we'll take a quick short break on the other side of this. We're going to come back with your A-Main on right after this short break.
And we are back here on Ultimate Dirt TV, coverage of the 127 Industries UMP Modifieds here at the Kokomo Speedway. Brett Wheeler alongside Matt Bailey. We get set for our main event. 23 starters getting set to take to the racetrack. Position number 23 from back to front, it'll be Jonathan Devries. Position number 22, Carl Surratt. And position number 21, it's Kyle Moyer.
Position number 20 will be the one machine of Cole Bissau. Position number 19, the 32 car of Austin Hunter.
Hagen Sorensen will start position number 18 and Bo Krabs position number 17.
Position 16, the 500 machine of Tyler Berry. Position 15, the Indian Outlaw, the 77 car of Robert Fletcher.
Nick Baum, the 2 machine, will start position number 14. The 13th starter will go to Chance Carr.
Position number 12, the 22 car of Noah Bowman. Position number 11, the 144, Brent New.
Barrett Bishop starts position number 10. Tyson Pankow starts position number 9.
Position number 8 with the 15 car of Chase Hardy. Position number 7, the 007 of Jacob Fields.
Then we go back to Jared Jones starts position number 6 and Matthew Selby out of position number 5.
Position number 4 will be Travis St. Clair in the 13T. Position number 3 will be the 70 car of Jonah Perkins.
And your front row for tonight's main event, to the outside of the front row, it's Ethan Todt at position number 2. And on the pole position from Illinois, it's the 171 entry of Brandon Freeberg. Matt, we're getting ready for the greatest sight in all of motorsports here in a second.
I tell you what, though, Brett. Every time we see this sort of four wide salute that we always do for the race fans, it is absolutely unbelievable, and we're going to get set to show this to the race fans across the world here very shortly.
All right, well, they come down the back straight away. The drivers have been given the signal to show you the most awesome sight in all of motorsports. Ladies and gentlemen, 4.5 years ago, the World of Thunder Esports League formed, now known as the Miller Family Trucking Esports League, with over 1,700 iRacing members and one of the largest and oldest iRacing sanctioned series. The drivers and staff from the World of Thunder Esports League would like to thank you, the fans at home, for watching the 127 Industries UMP Modifieds, as they salute to you, the fans at home. They are 4 wide. Grab your friends, share out the broadcast. This is going to be lit, but Matthew, just like we've did, the theme of the week, of course, we broke the news, obviously, yesterday. We didn't break the news, but the news was told to us that we are going to go missing man formation in respect and in memory of Mr. BJ Duval, BJ's father, his dad had passed away a couple of days ago. So as I said last night, to the whole Duval family, friends and loved ones, our thoughts and prayers are with you and the Missing Man Formation, Matt.
Yeah, that's right, mate. It's so cool to be able to do this for BJ, and it's like we said, it's obviously this goes out to him and his family. It's pretty cool to be able to do that, and obviously keep watch, race fans, because there's going to be some pretty cool news. Obviously, there's a inaugural race that's going to be announced very shortly as well. The poster will be put out for that. So let's get set to line them up in the double conga line of menace, because we've got 40 laps to contest around here at the Kokomo Speedway, Brett.
Looking forward to round number 2 of the 127 Industries UMP Modifieds being set to kick off here at Kokomo. Wait for the pace truck to move, or the safety car I should say, to move to the infield, which I believe it should be going in this time by, which means we are about to get naughty for 40, Matt.
That's exactly right, mate, and let's do what we did last night, because if whoever wasn't watching, we got this on point. Ladies and gentlemen, Bill Duvall, you can't be here with us, my friend, but we know you're watching over us. 40 laps for you, Bill Duvall. We're green.
Good start by Brandon Freeberg. Ethan Toda running the Selena truck stop number 69 machine. Oh boy, Jonah Perkins nearly got into the back of him, mate. Matthew Shelby, the 46. They go 3 wide for the minor placings. Lap number 1 belongs to Brandon Freeberg. 3 wide for 3, 4, and 5.
Wow, it's so good to be able to see this sort of UMP modified action so far, and we're only early laps into tonight's 40-lap A-main. Down the main straightaway they run. Your current race leader is Brandon Freeberg.
Freeberg continues to lead the way, but now pressured here by Ethan Toda in the 69 roll on the bottom side. Look at Jonah Perkins right through the middle of the racetrack. Oh boy, just catching the right rear quarter panel. I think Perkins may have came down the racetrack just a little bit, but boy, it is really getting tight now for the minor placings.
Tell you what, Jonah Perkins on the move in the 6J. He was running the top side of the speedway and almost passed about 3 or 4 cars in one fast whip on the top side. He's got that car locked down on the top groove at the moment. But here comes the 69 car. I think that is Ethan Toda on the inside of the speedway at the moment. Takes the race lead and crosses the stripe.
3 wide for 2, 3 and 4. Jacob Fields rolls the bottom. Perkins through the middle. Freeberg up top. Here comes Jacob Fields, man. Jacob Fields, look how it might be for sale, but man, it is lightning quick right now.
Down the main straightaway, Jacob Fields, the 117 machine on the inside of the speedway. That is the all-black car on the bottom side right now into turn number 3 and 4. Ladies and gentlemen, your new race leader, Jacob Fields.
Well, Ethan Toda, I'm so used to seeing Brent Carter in that car. Ethan Toda, get your own paint, damn it. Jacob Fields, your new race leader, down the back straightaway. Toda right through the middle. Oh, gets into the back of Fields, and now trying to follow Fields down the front straightaway. Brandon Freeberg back up, stands into turn number 1 and 2. Matthew Selby, Concrete, there is right side, and the Concrete making some love to each other.
Yeah, that's right, mate. Oh, look out. Ethan Toda and Jacob Fields got together again in turn number 3 and 4. That bottom side is going to become Tetris very shortly as well. Here comes Jonah Perkins. Perkins to the inside on Toda right now. Also Freeberg, they're 3 wide out turn 4.
Wow, 3 wide for the runner-up position. Perkins on the bottom, Freeberg on the top. And you remember 5 laps ago, Freeberg, he may have started on the pole position. He got shuffled back to our 5th or 6th position. But right now, he's making that thing work up on the top side of the racetrack. Fields goes upstairs, Toda right to the middle. Keep an eye on the 6J entry of Jonah Perkins rolling the bottom, and now Matthew Selby. He's going to send it up deep into turn number 3 and 4 on the top side. And in comes Travis St. Clair as well. Matt, 12 down and all green flag laps so far.
This is absolutely phenomenal racing here tonight. These guys not wanting to make a mistake. And right now, it is Jacob Fields out in front on the top side of the speedway. Freeberg follows him on the top as well. Here comes Matthew Selby in the 46 machine on the top side of the speedway as well. Into turn number 3 and 4. This time by down the main straightaway, Brett.
Look at Tyson Packer on the inside of the speedway. The 91 machine, you can't miss it. It's the yellow car. Selby trying to get a run now on Jonah Perkins as we're working on 15 down and 25 to go. Kokomo Speedway putting on another instant classic here on the iRacing.com service. Jacob Fields continues to lead the race. Brendan Freeberg and Matthew Selby top three all run the top of the racetrack. Jonah Perkins still down to the bottom of the raceway into 3 and 4. Here comes St. Clair. St. Clair moving back to position number 4.
Wow, we as well. I'm not sure whether you caught that, Brett, but Perkins caught the infield tractor tyre a little bit last lap around the speedway. He picked up the left front wheel and bicycled the car big time, so not sure what's going on with Perkins at the moment. Hopefully no damage on the 6J.
Well, he's back in 4th position. Now in comes Travis St. Clair. Now there's Ethan Toda. Remember, Ethan Toda, he was lightning quick in this one. How about Jacob Fields? Yes, he's your race leader. He's actually pulled out a 1 second advantage over Brendan Freeberg. Well, it was a 1 second advantage, but Jacob Fields started in position number 7.
I tell you what a run for Jacob Fields here tonight. He knows how to get around here at Kokomo Speedway in a UMP modified, so he's pretty nifty, pretty handy gasser when it comes to UMP modified racing. So let's see what happens here tonight. Hopefully Jacob Fields should be able to get it done here tonight for round number 2 of the 127 Industries UMP modifieds. Let's see what happened in this one. Brent New gets turned around, and well, 3-4 cars involved in that one, and ouch.
Hey, Brent New, can't park there, you silly sausage. That was actually Colbasso actually got into the back of him, so the one machine of Colbasso will be going to the tail end of the field, which means we are set for a restart, hopefully this time by, I believe, well, the lights are still on, so we're still sitting at a 2 to green, Matthew, but not a bad run. We nearly got half race distance under the green flag conditions.
Yeah, that's right, mate. So good to... it was actually pretty decent racing there for a while, so best we've seen from the UMP modifieds so far compared to last week when we were at USA International Speedway for the UMPs, and well, we saw some pretty decent racing there, but mostly, as we know, around USA it's mainly single file, but here tonight it's all about passing, and it's all about that slick track where these guys are going to have to be looking around either multiple groove or here at Kokomo tonight.
Well, safety car is in. 19 down, 21 to run. Jacob Fields opting to restart on the outside. He comes to the JDM Designs restart zone. We're back underway. Brandon Freeberg work in the middle of the speedway. Going to challenge Jacob Fields for the race lead. 4 wide momentarily. Here comes Jonah Perkins on the outside of Freeberg. I tell you what, the outside line has really got the advantage.
Wow, what a good restart as well. It's pretty even between Brendan Freeberg and Jacob Fields as well. So let's go down to the back straightaway. We are yellow. Caution once again on the speedway. And wowee. As we know, these cautions will breed cautions. And hopefully this is not what we're going to see here tonight at the Kokomo Speedway. Another car parked on the infield. Bo Krebs, the 168 car. So too Chase Hardy in the 15 machine. So we should be able to go back to green flag racing here very soon. I'm not sure, Brett, we'll be going single file on this one.
No, we got a lap in at least, so can't see why we would be. I think they're just waiting to determine on who is going to be deemed the cause of that one. Looks like Tyler Berry is out of the event. Hopefully they go to double file restart. I think they're just going to have a good Captain Cook at this one, have a good hard look at it. And then obviously they will make their decision. Looks like Ethan Toda's at the back, so he might be one of the drivers involved in this one. I believe there was contact with him, and I want to say Travis St. Clair from memory.
Yeah, hopefully, let's see what happens on this restart as well. So, not a good way to go for Ethan Toda tonight in the Brent Carter painted number 69 car.
Okay, we are staying single file.
So, single file restart here at Kokomo Speedway, working lap number 22 of 40. We are back to green flag action here at Kokomo.
Well, Jonah Perkins, he went to go a little early, and that obviously nearly caused a Constantina effect. 3 wide down the bank straightaway. Perkins, Selby, and Brandon Freeberg. Tyson Paco in 5th position. Selby into the concrete wall now, getting a run on the outside of Brandon Freeberg. Matthew Selby looks very, very quick here tonight.
Wowee, Matthew Selby down the back straight away in that number 46 car. Runs to the cushion like a boss in 3 and 4. down the main straightaway, now up to position number 3, looking for second, and now the race lead out of turn number 2.
Selby with a slide job there on Jonah Perkins. Pankow, he's stayed on the bottom side. He's been able to pass 5 cars in getting his way into a top 5 position. Selby running the cushion again. Perkins through the middle, slides up, contact Selby. Oh, contact between Jonah Perkins and Matthew Selby. Selby kept it going, but you've seen the car, the front end pick up, and now here comes Selby down to the inside. Slide job on Jonah Perkins.
Oh, big contact there, Jonah Perkins. Well done, keeping it on all 4 wheels at the moment on the speedway. Down the main straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. No, big crash on the main straightaway. And ouch.
Just saying. Just saying. You can't park there.
No, definitely not. 2 cars tangled together in turns number 1. And looks like big damage on one of the race cars there on the speedway. Couldn't quite catch who that was there. Going into the pit area.
Kyle Moyer in the 11.
Yeah, there was big damage on the 11 machine for Kyle. And that was big contact, unfortunately, for Kyle Moyer there in the 11 car. A couple of other cars as well involved in that. Cole Bassau out of the race for tonight in the 1 machine. He's back in the pit area right now in that number 1 car. There is 1 car stopped on the
Jonah Perkins.
Bottom car of bottom of turn number 4. Jonah Perkins in the 6J.
Just saying, he can't park there either.
That's right, mate.
That's right, he's going back. He's going again. We're good. Oh, well. What an eventful feature race, Matt. We've seen some really good 2 and 3 wide action.
Yeah, we are seeing an eventful A-main here tonight, mate. It's been pretty awesome with the UMP modifieds so far. Jacob Fields still leading the way in the 117 machine. Matthew Selby will now restart on his outside. We saw him nearly go for the race lead out of turn number 2, and there was contact with Jonah Perkins there as well on the exit of turn number 2. So let's see what happens on this restart. What has Matthew Selby got left in the tank in the 46 car? We're set for a restart. This time by a green flag back in the air.
Oh, Jacob Fields going to get a good start down into turn 1 and 2. Will he have enough to slide up and clear the 46? Yes, he does. Look at Tyson Panko, 3 wide down the back straight away. Fields, Selby, contact. Brendan Freeberg goes right through the middle, and Tyson Panko, he could be the big beneficiary of that one. Brendan Freeberg slots up into 2nd position. Boy, that restart zone is a real killer. 4 wide down the back straight away, Matthew.
Wow, to turn number 3 and 4. This time by down the main straightaway. There's still 3 wide in turn number 1. Wow, Brendan Freeberg on the top side right now. Chance car in the middle. 4 wide into turn number 3 and 4.
Unbelievable racing here at Kokomo. We come to 10 laps remaining here for round number 2 of the 127 Industries UMP Modifieds. Car through the middle. Freeberg on the top side. Barrett Bishop rolling the bottom side. Chance car +9 in this main event. And after he's seen him get all sorts of squirrely on one of the restarts, I believe it was in a B main, he's found himself inside a top 5 position. 3 wide with Freeberg and Bishop one more time.
Down the back chute into turn number 3 and 4. This time by. There's still nearly 4 wide down the main straightaway. Jacob Fields was just about to make that 4 wide coming on turn 4. There's still 3 wide down the back straightaway though. Into turn number 3 and 4. Car in the middle part of the speedway. Jacob Fields running down the middle out of turn number 4. Down the main straight, they've got... What are we at now? Lap number 34 of 40. They've got about 6 laps left to go.
6 to go this time by for your race leader, Matthew Selby. Tyson Pankia still rolling the bottom side. Brandon Freeberg on the outside in the 171 machine. It's the 007 of Jacob Fields. He's been a man on a mission in the last 3 or 4 laps. He's up on the wheel. He is pissed as can be, and no doubt he's got every right to be. We come to 5 to go.
Absolutely. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway, Tyson Pankow. Also on the bottom side of the speedway, Brandon Freeberg through the middle part. Drifts up high out of turn number 4. Down the main straightaway into 1 and 2 right now. Down in the back straightaway into turns number 3 and 4. Brandon Freeberg absolutely on a mission right now in the 171 car.
Jacob Fields trying to get back up to Brandon Freeberg. He's all over the back of middle turns 1 and 2. Pankow rolls the bottom. Jacob Fields into the concrete wall. 2 to go for your race leader. This time by it's Matthew Selby.
Matty Selby down to 1 and 2. This time by down the back straight away. Into turns number 3 and out of turn number 4. He'll see the white lights are flashing this time by for Matthew Selby. Brett Wheeler, bring us home.
Oh, God. Never mind. It was a lap pole. I thought it was a lap car. Selby into 3. Out of turn number 4. Checkers are out. Matthew Selby goes to Brian Clausen. Victory lane here at Kokomo in the 127 Industries UMP modifieds for round number 2. Brandon Freeberg home in 2nd. Tyson Pankow 3rd. Barrett Bishop will get 4th, followed by Jacob Fields in 5th position. What a race, Matt, from start to finish. Lots of 2, 3, and 4 wide action.
I tell you what, I give miserations to all these boys for absolutely putting on an awesome show here tonight. And Matthew Selby, light it up, champion. What a race as well. Good run tonight for Matthew Selby in the number 46 machine. We're going to get a full rundown right now of your place getters.
Matthew Selby, Brandon Freeberg, Tyson Pankow, Barrett Bishop, and Jacob Fields, your top 5. Chance Carr, Hagen Sorensen, Robert Fletcher, Jared Jones, Ethan Toto, your top 10. I'll keep going through the rest of the field in case you got some issues there. Austin Hunter, Kyle Surratt, Jonathan Devries, Brent New, and Noah Bowman in 15th position. Bo Krebs, Jonah Perkins, Travis St. Clair, Cole Basso, Kyle Moyer in 20th, Nick Baum, Chase Hardy, and Tyler Berry in 23rd position. Whew. What a way to wrap up the second round of the 127 Industries UMP Modified Series. Matt, do you want the winner or do you want 2nd place?
Mate, either. I'm not fussed. Yeah, mate, you obviously have... I would say it's going to be a pretty good interview with Matty Selby here tonight. But, mate, we're down in Victory Lane right now with your race winner, Matthew Selby. Matty, what a race, mate. It was absolutely phenomenal, mate. What did you think of the track here tonight?
I thought it was an awesome track. I'm glad it, kind of figured it was going to the top. I noticed it was at the top during qualifying out there. I was like, oh, well, that's what I've been working on all day, and it paid off out there towards the end. We got to the top, after the first caution came out and stayed up there the rest of the race.
Mate, run us through the last 5 to 10 laps. You had a pretty good restart there with Jacob Fields on that restart. But, mate, you were lightning quick going to turn number 3 and 4. Run us through the different types of lines that you were running on the racetrack.
Yeah, I mean, we knew once it. I knew kind of I was going to win that thing whenever he put me on the top. I'd seen that line go and go and go ever since the heat races. Really, I mean, I knew that top was going to fire, and I went in there and threw the slider on him and cleared him and went out there. And I've seen Evan C run enough laps here. I tried trying to imitate his line down there in 3 and 4 in these UMPs. It just amazing racetrack we got right there. Once we started running that cut down line, I kind of started pulling away a little bit. I thought I wasn't paying much attention about what was in the mirror though.
Mate, run us through, obviously, what was the different sort of setup changes that you made on the race car between the heat race and the feature?
Oh, we showed up with the same setup we had in qualifying and stuck fuel in it.
Well, mate, it was an awesome race here tonight, Bernie and your team here, mate. No doubt some awesome people and some sponsors you want to thank on this race car.
Yeah, I just got to thank everybody, all the 4-link guys, and Jarrett Jones coming out. He's been running these league races. He's made the last 4 he's ran. Got to shout him out. Got to thank y'all for putting the broadcast on. Got to thank World Thunder once again. Pay-to-win setups, Limitless Designs, and most of all, got to thank my mama and everybody at home watching.
Well, mate, awesome run here tonight, mate. Hopefully we'll see you back here next week, mate. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you, sir.
We're going to cross down now to our second place. Get it with Brett Wheeler.
Yeah, standing by with Brandon Freeberg. Well, Brandon, congratulations on second place. And, well, are you familiar with a yo-yo?
What's that?
I said, are you familiar with a yo-yo?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. Let's talk about it because I think that yo-yo would be somewhat of a perfect description of how your race went. You lead, you start on pole, you lead a couple of laps, you go back, you fall outside the top 5, and all of a sudden, a late restart with about 12 or 13 to go, and you find yourself in second spot.
Yeah, for sure. I didn't start off very well. I'm just not nearly as aggressive as a lot of these guys on the initial starts. Try to feel the car out, so it took me a little bit. Just settled in, waited for the top to come back in, and then we were pretty good, really.
Hey, run us through your thoughts on this racetrack. It looked like from our vantage point, there was 3 different lines you could run, even getting towards the end. If you really wanted to, if you were clear enough, you could run a cutback line. So almost 4 lines of racing here. Were you sort of expecting that at Kokomo, and what were your thoughts on the racetrack tonight?
Yeah, for sure. We did a lot of practice this week. Honestly, I thought it'd get slicker than it did, so we did a lot more practice on a much slicker track. But yeah, that's kind of what I expected. This track does race really well. It can be rowdy if you don't have the right group of guys, but everybody did a really good job tonight on the most part. And only 3 cautions. That's pretty good for a 40-lap race here at Kokomo.
Right, we move to Knoxville next week. Are you planning on traveling to Knoxville next week? And if so, what are your expectations? What are your thoughts on the racetrack in the UMP modified?
Yeah, we plan to race it. All the guys at Rocket Esports, we're going to try to run this whole series. Honestly, I don't run UMPs at all, so this is all very different to me. These cars are totally different than the late models, so I've got pretty low expectations. So to come out here and run second tonight, I'm pretty pleased with that. Did not expect that at all. So yeah, just really no expectations. Just want to try and make the shows and have some fun and just clean racing with guys.
No, but look, well done on second place here tonight. The 127 Industries UMP Modifieds here at Kokomo. Brandon, there's a lot of good sponsors on this race car. No doubt a lot of wonderful people behind the scenes helping you and your team out. Now's an opportunity to thank those people.
Yeah, for sure. In the sim, all the guys at Rocket Esports that helped me out. Travis, Tyson, Jamie, we've all worked really hard this week to try to get better here. And for the most part, we were. Travis had some bad luck. Digs by D1RT, if you haven't checked out their setups, go try them out. They're great setups. Matt Logan, ML Performance, and all his help. 309 Designs, Berg Sim Racing, Freebird Racing Components, and in real life, Squared In, Fat Stacks by Mickey Cox, Sidewinder Chassis, Team Taco, Allen Automotive, everybody that helps me out, I really appreciate it. And big thanks to you guys, as always, putting on a great broadcast. Really appreciate all the hard work you guys put in.
Oh, there we go, Brandon Freeberg, FYI. It's called Chassis, by the way. But Matt, you're with our third place finisher of Tyson Pankow.
I tell you what, though, Brett, he's a very well-spoken young man, isn't he? Good old Brandon Freeberg. We're down here right now with Tyson Pankow. Tyson, mate, obviously, we haven't seen you up on the podium before, but would you, here at Kokomo, it's a bit of a different story here tonight with the racetrack as well.
Yeah, I love running the bottom here, and it worked out for me.
Mate, run us through the last 5 to 10 laps. You had a couple of good restarts there as well. Fell back a couple of positions, but made your way back up to third. Run us through the last 5 to 10 laps of that race.
Yeah, I was just running the bottom, trying to mind my own business, and hoping that they'd maybe get in the wall and slow themselves down, and maybe I'd be able to sneak me in a win.
Well, mate, it was an absolute fantastic race, but your team here tonight, mate. Obviously, next week we travel to Knoxville. Brett was actually having a chat with Brandon Freeberg just before, and in the last interview, and Brett asked him as well. But mate, we're traveling to Knoxville next week down in Iowa. What sort of the expectations with you and your team if you guys are going to be running there next week?
As good as Rocket Esports has been running, I think anything less than top 5s top 5s, top 10s for everybody would be disappointing.
Well, mate, again, awesome race here tonight, mate, here at Kokomo for round number 2 of the 127 Industries UMP Modifieds. Mate, before we let you go, quick sponsor shout-outs. Who turns the wheels on the 91 car?
I'd like to thank Rocket Esports. All my teammates, they're fabulous. We work really well together. Digs by D1RT. Without them, we'd probably be in the B mains a lot. Protodyne and Go Graphic Designs. Jason does a hell of a job on my paints, and I think that's it.
Well, mate, well done on position number 3 here tonight, mate. Hopefully, good luck next week at Knoxville. And, mate, hopefully we'll see you back next week, mate. Well done.
Thank you.
Well, that was Tyson Pankow home in position number 3 tonight. Brett, your final thoughts on tonight here at Kokomo?
You know what, UMP Modifieds around Kokomo. I can't tell you how many races I've seen. I can go back to the last probably 2 VLR races that we've seen here at Kokomo. In the Modifieds, it has been phenomenal. And once again, the boys turned it on. I think we had 35 drivers signed into the pit area tonight. 23 made the show, and the 23 put on an absolute instant classic again from start to finish.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it was absolute phenomenal action here tonight at the Kokomo Speedway. Be ensured that we do have some more action coming your way on Ultimate Dirt TV with the 360 winning the sprint cars coming up very shortly as well in roughly about 50 minutes time. And we'll see you guys back here then, from all of us here at the team at Ultimate Dirt TV, myself, Matt Bailey and Brett Wheeler. We'll see you guys back here shortly here at Kokomo Speedway.